Welcome back to Vintage Story. I am in the process of moving my entire base out to the desert. This video covers a little bit of planning, a few interesting moments, I think, or at least I hope you find them interesting, and also it shows you towards the end how far I've got with my planning and with my build. I also did quite a lot of exploring at the end and started to find some quite interesting deposits. So I hope you enjoy it. Right guys, life has progressed. I have set up a bigger farm here. I think I'm going to be spending a lot more time here. I want to explore this area very thoroughly. I have a feeling that I might find beaches in this area. So what I've done is, this was my original garden. I have actually added another row here. I will move my water in by one, and then this area I've put the terra preta down. I've got all the seeds I've been collecting as I went around. I need some more cattails to go in there, which we can collect quite easily. Now, I've been thinking about where I want to sleep, and I don't want to go higher. I think this is a long, low build, but my view is that I think I'm going to build a room there over the entrance to the pit, because then I would have a view that way, which is stunning. I would have a pool outside, which can be gorgeous. I would have a view that way, which is stunning, and a view that way, which is stunning. Now, this view is also nice, but I want to build the forge out in that direction. That's a sheep. Yeah, okay. Just checking it wasn't a wolf or a hyena or something. Guys, you can tell from the wind I'm back at my main base, and I am going to collect a couple of candles because I need some more lanterns. I was exceptionally lucky that I actually built my bee area with a surrounding wall. It was in my mind that I might get stuck here one night with drifters outside, and so I built it, and it happens to be a good defense against raccoons. Let's put those there. Let's knock out the burnt torches. They're not doing any good. Right, okay, and we'll put another skep there. Nice. That one appears to have... Let's relight it by just right-clicking on it. Come on, relight. There we go. Obviously the rain came in there. And here. This must have been before I got it properly lit up. Okay, we've got plenty of flowers here. So, let's go and break one of these skeps now. I actually... Do I want candles or skeps? I can always come back for skep. This is large, it will swarm in less than a day. Yeah, that's fine. Any of these will do. So let's take those, and 3 days. Large, harvestable, that's a good one to take. Got to take it when it says harvestable. If it doesn't say harvestable, you just get the skep on the ground. Right, we've got 6. Good. Okay. Wow, it's windy here. And you'll note, guys, I've got dummies here. If you put them on either side of the entrance to your bee area, when you run through, the bees will attack the dummies. You do have to eventually replace them. They do a lot of damage. Wow, look at the speed of the particles here. Let's go and see Somerset. Hello, sweetie. How are you? Whoa, what are you selling me today? Metal parts. See, he's a commodities merchant. Charcoal, nice. Bismuthite and sulfur. I actually have a lot. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm not going to buy anything from you today. There we go. Yeah. the prevailing wind is towards me. And I think I built my windmill the wrong way around. Well, I built it before there was a prevailing wind, so not surprising. There we go. Right, but at the moment I'm so busy moving as much of my base as I can. Right, now, any of you who don't know about harvesting honeycomb, what you do is you have to have a bucket on the floor, and then you just press right click over it, and you'll see that the honey goes in the bucket and you've got a ball of wax on the bottom. And it always does that to me. Right, the honey is incredibly useful for poultices, by the way, guys. So let's come over here. Now, to make a candle, it's really simple. Just drag that down. It's 2 candles, perfect. I think that's what they call a supermoon. Look at the size of it. Fabulous, right out here in the desert, and an enormous supermoon. Love it, absolutely love it. Seeing as I ended up at home, where I've got my spawn set, I decided to run out and get some acacia down here, because I've got a huge region of acacia over here. Probably comes with hyenas, but then what doesn't? And I've got these. That one certainly is the one to use up first. Still in a negative area. I don't want to pause in a negative area, so I'm going to keep going and hope that I come to a positive area of temporal stability, or temporal stability. Right. Yep, I can see acacia down there. The rustling of the wind in the trees, and it's still unstable. My base just happened to be on the edge of a huge area of instability. Deeply distressing, guys, deeply distressing. Right. Okay. Let's see if we can... Is that a cave down there? It's quite a deep cave. Oh, dang it. Fortunately, I have ladders. Just want a quick peek, guys, just in case there's anything interesting. Lovely stalactites. Oh, this is a deep cave. Oh my goodness me, what are you? A deep drifter. Oh yes, this is a deep cave. Now, do you give me anything better than the others? No. Oh my goodness. Dropping like flies. Wow. That is a dangerous place. There's a lot of saltpeter. That's worth coming back to explore, isn't it, guys? But I need a bit more armor. I'm running around without armor here because I'm basically trying to mine to harvest acacia. This is not the best tree to harvest. I think we might pick another tree. Now we've got bees over here. Yeah, and I've got a skep, a large skep there. So I could take that skep back to the new region. Let's just eat something. It's just such a beautiful area here. I have to say, this supermoon is astonishing. Look at it. Oh my goodness, what a huge, huge moon. It's amazing. Right guys, it's sunset in the desert. Look at that. Look at the colours. It's so beautiful. The sun's just gone down. And if we go up onto the roof, here we go. Look at the colours, guys. Look at this. I can't get over how beautiful this game is. And we are moving to night. We have a supermoon, guys, which is coming up. At least I think it's a supermoon. It looks huge. It may look smaller when it gets up in the sky, but we had a supermoon. And look at this indigo colour. Guys, I was just out by my desert place and look what I found. I found a meteorite. Absolutely incredible. Do I have enough space? I do not. I'll tell you what, let's mark it. Guys, look. It's a raccoon. They're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Look at him, trying to get away. You're stuck in a dead end there, mate. He's trying to run away from me. They're really beautiful. They've even got ringtails. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. Wow, this is a huge set of caves. Yeah, I think you're over there. Oh no. There's a wolf in there. He's stuck, I hope. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, he's stuck in that corner. Ooh, that's a big black wolf. So he's in this area. Ooh. Oh, he's sitting down. Wow. Let's leave him down there. But that's a nice selection of caves, barring the wolves. And I bet that looks as if it might go down. I don't want to explore too much with the wolves around. He hasn't spotted me. What's that? Conglomerate still. Oh my goodness. Just check I'm not being followed. Right, I'm going to visit my trader and see what he is trading at the moment. I haven't got any gears over here with me, so I may have to go and get some gears. I just want to have a quick look at him. Let's take you. Any stone I see. Hello, Bedouin. Hello. Oh, a jeweled robe. You've got the shepherd's cowl, huntsman's tunic, heavy tool belt. Oh my goodness. Wool lined knee-high boots, warm robe. I want all of this, but look at what he wants. He wants all these beautiful things. A spice merchant's coat. My goodness. I would love to be able to have some of those, but I'm going to have to go and trade for gears to buy those. I'm just going to have a little look round here. This is hyena country. Oh, we've got sand up here. Good. Oh wow, we've got a desert. That looks like a sea. And this is a ruin. But that's a deep ruin. Oh, copper, good. Wow. That looks like, oh, seed. It's turnip seeds. Okay. Don't be disappointed. It's a seed. Go and look over here. This looks like a large beach. Is that a dead thing? Yes, it is. That'll give you bones. Let's go and have a look. We can't trade. Let's go and see if we can find something interesting. Like a beach. What sort of stone are we on here? Still conglomerate. Oh my goodness. With the, oh, more copper, brilliant. With these absolutely amazing termite mounds. Come on. I'm just picking these up, then I don't look at them in future. I wish we could pick these up. I don't think we can still, no. Oh, that's a nice little hole in the ground to fall into. Oh, is there any sand here? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to pick these up, then I don't think, is there something there again? Oh, it's all stone. That's copper under there. Wow. And this is must be very unstable ground. Wow. Ooh. Does this come down? No, it doesn't. Good. Nope, I can't see anything there. This is all just stone. Flint, stones, bony rib cage. Oh my goodness, I've got a huge beach here. Guys, come on game, be kind to me. Oh, that's flint that I've just not picked up. Let's have a look over here. Copper in large quantities. Actually, let's just mark that. All I'm doing is out here collecting this, but this is a huge sandy beach. And this is newly generated land, guys. I haven't been out this far before. Keep looking. Though my hopes are getting lower and lower. As I drift along the beaches. Anything, now this is the same level as the sea. Wow, that's another massive amount of copper. Okay, let's mark it. Oh gosh, too fast. Save. Wow, that is a big amount. Oh, I've got a hunting pack after me. They're creeping up behind me, guys. Let's go this way. That's a big pack. Goodness me. The things I will do looking for shells. Are there any here? The only comfort about this is that I need conglomerate stone. I don't really need the flint. But I'm taking it so that I don't look at it and think it is something in the future. I'm just clearing a beach up here. Very nice, but not terribly helpful to you. I wish we could replant these cacti. Alright. Keep going. You might just be lucky. No. Just one shell. Wow. Maybe you have to have white sandy beaches. Gosh, I've got over a stack of conglomerate now. Come on, game. I mean, it may be that they just don't come on this type of sand beach, that I have to find a white sand beach. That would be very boring. Oh gosh, I've got dead cows' heads, but no shells, guys. Look. You need to fossilize. Oh, that was Galena. Oh my goodness. How much room have I got here? I have, actually, if you eat that, you'll have a lot more. Let's get the Galena up there. That was a bit too hasty there. Right. It's all going to fall in on me if I'm not careful. Right, we have to just dig down till we find the Galena here. Ah, there you are. Brilliant. It's also good it's not directly under sand. Wonderful. Does this go any further, I wonder? Just have a quick poke around. No. Okay. there. 23. Brilliant. We'll bash that with a hammer, and that will give us more galena. That's absolutely fantastic. Well, I never expected to find galena out here, but clearly I mean, I've always found it in desert areas. More copper. All right, let's keep going searching. We're coming into a snowy area. How are we doing on... We've got space here. We're not that short of space. We're going to have to eat something anyway, which is... Lots of cows' heads. Oh, we're on to white sand, guys. Oh, let's take a cow's head. Can always... Silver. I found silver. I don't know how deep this will be. Actually, I'm not sure that's the most sensible thing to do here. Let's just mark this as right-hand click, and we'll put that as red, because that's really important. Silver. And we're going to have to dig down for that save. Excellent. Let's go up here. Right, if we're on a white sand beach, is there any chance of a shell? Or 2 or 3, guys? What's this? Silver. Right. Red, silver, and quartz. Save. Right. Well, I must say that I'm not finding much in the way of shells, but I'm not unhappy finding silver and quartz out here, particularly the silver. That would be fun. Oh, we're full up. Right. Let's leave the cow's head. It's not exactly the trophy of the century. Right. I can't pick any of this up. Loose flint. Limestone I'm picking up now, good heavens. That's flint. Yeah. We're going to have to come back over here in daylight to search the beaches, because I'm afraid of missing something at night. Yeah. There's more over here. Oh, look at that. Goodness me. Uh-oh. Sun's going down. Right, where are we? I am here. So I need to go there. Okay. We can do that. We'll wade through and see what's under the water here. One thing I don't know, guys, do we ever get ruins underwater? That's what I don't know. Look at all this sand, and there's no shells down there. There's nothing down there. Just sand. Well guys, I thought you might like to see how far I've got in this build of my new base in the desert. There is a hyena swimming across the lake behind me, one of the constant sources of food here. Let me just get back to the normal view. I'm absolutely loving living in the desert. The light, the brightness, the sense of space is fantastic. Now, I have extended the garden, as I said I would, and moved it a little bit. We've got all the reeds in, and I'm doing some crop rotation where I've got different lines using different things. Terra preta, looking good. So this is currently our garden, and yes, I do need an acacia gate over there, but this is looking quite good so far. I am going to move the lamps. I need more lamps, obviously. Through here, we've extended the house this way, a lot this way. Now, this will come down, but I'm not convinced this is wholly secure yet. It's still work in process. I've been making armour, and up here is my new bedroom, which is starting to come together. I've raised it just by a couple of blocks because I wanted an uninterrupted view out of here. And that's why I'm thinking of moving these lamps. I think they need to move to the right, that I do get an uninterrupted view. This way, this is our view this way. I'm debating whether to put fence round the top. I think it could look quite pretty. This is not a great view this way. But I like the light, so I don't want to fill it in. I think the answer is going to be to plant something gorgeous here and maybe make a waterfall and make it into a great view. So I think that might have to be a garden area in progress. This way we have our lovely pond, and I have plans for the area down here, I think. So it's all looking pretty good. We have a few candles coming up, but I need lamps, obviously, guys. So this area, I've made an armour stand. Now, the area that I'm working on at the moment, actually, let's go and have a look at the outside, guys. Then you can see where I've got to. Now, it looks a tad brutal at the moment from this angle, because obviously I've just about had enough acacia to do the roof. I need to go back and get more, but I think that's quite a nice look, and I think it might extend that way even further to give a long, low look. We're not going to go any further that way. We're getting really into hyena country, and yes, I do need the fence there. We've got quite an interesting area under the house now that I suspect, when I get enough light together, might be a cellar. The only problem is there's this absolutely enormous cave down there. So we've got real underground darkness here. Then coming around on this side, this is where I'm building at the moment, because you can see I've been taking trees down. I'm extending the forge. Now I was going to keep it this wide, but I've realised it's just not big enough. It's going to have to go right out to here and come a long way out, because the amount of materials, forging materials I've got is not ideal for a small build. It needs a bigger build. You know, I'm not good at building small houses, guys. Some people manage to get a lot in a small area. I don't. So this comes down, as I've said. Now in here, oh good, these have ripened. These are going to be moved as soon as they've ripened, which they now have. This is the chest of things I've brought, but I've just been back for another run to bring more back to here. I'd left a hammer. Then I've taken the blocks out at the other side of the fireplace, and I might take those 2 blocks and put this sort of arrangement in as well. I will do, in fact, because this is where we are going to be able to access the fireplace from both sides. And then our forge is going to progress out here. And this will be open. I'm not going to have stone walls with all the smoke we're going to generate. But when I started putting things in chests, this is when I realised that the area was just not large enough for what I needed. So guys, we're going to keep the line of the house on this side, we're just going to keep, apart from this protruding balcony, we're going to keep the line steady all the way out. And it will look like a house with wings by the time I finished, I think. The balcony I use a lot, as you've probably seen, mostly just because I like the sort of sense of space. And I am particularly pleased with one area, and this will be repeated throughout the outside of the building, and that is over here. I'm going to move this. I love the line along here, this veranda that comes out, where you can see the supports, the repeat supports coming out. There's something about when you're building, putting repetition in, that looks good. Yeah, the forge is going to go all along the back here, and I think this will be the door to the forge, probably. Still working on that layout, but the forge is just not wide enough. And from here, obviously the doors won't be here when I get it properly lit, but we do need it to go out a lot further. There's so much you need for forging and bloomeries and things like that. It's a real skill in the game. So this wall will remain as a solid wall so that I can get a bank of chests on this side. I've got random chests everywhere, and also on the other side, if I extend along there, I'll be able to get a bank of chests along there. Now I'm extending over clay, so I'm taking out the clay as I go, and this is going to be a build on stilts. So guys, I'm looking at it from out here. Yeah, I love that look, don't you? But these are in the way now. They need to move out to here. And I have managed to capture a hog. So I never thought I'd get a hog in here. Hyenas, yes. Rabbits or hares, yes. But not a hog. And obviously when I get a bit... What am I stuck on? When I get a bit further, I'm going to move this wall out to keep that area here, which is very, very useful for capturing stuff. So I'm waiting for my flax to grow, and obviously just as I've got 2 lanterns here, I would like to have 2 lanterns here and lanterns in there, which is why I've been back getting all my stuff. I managed to leave a hammer, would you believe? You cannot forge without a hammer. So guys, that's where I am on my build, and I hope you like it. It's very different from my main base, and every time I go back to the main base, I'm just so grateful that I decided to move out here. And I think it is the best option for me, because at the main base the wind is driving me crazy. It's minus temporally. I've got a hyena in that pen. And it's also constantly, well, not constantly, but there's an awful lot of rain out there. Whereas here, I've not got the wind, which will cause a problem if I want to build a windmill out here. But also, I feel that my enjoyment of the game has gone up and up and up. The more I'm in the daylight, the more I have a sense of space around me, the brighter it is. And I think that being English, if I perhaps lived in a desert, I might enjoy the rain and the snow and the, constant wind. But coming from England, where we have all those things all the time, this is blissful for me. At the moment in England, it's raining. We've got a major storm coming through. It's going to be a ghastly day, but I can come out here and thoroughly enjoy myself playing at Vintage Story. So guys, on that optimistic note, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, leave a like, and please, please subscribe to me. Bye bye.